got together to discuss how they can work together to improve the environment.
Hawick High School's new radio station, Bustin Beats, goes online for the first time. We interviewed Fraser Knight to find out all about this.
And an interview with me.
You're watching the April edition of Hawick High News.
This month saw eco-school groups from around Hawick gather at the high school to exchange their ideas on how to save our planet.
We interviewed pupils from schools around Hawick and Mr. Jones, who is deputy head at Drumlandic.
What have you been doing?
We're focusing on trying to get the green flag.
The green flag. What's the green flag?
It's an award what the school wins every year for the well they've done looking after the school. We've been doing a lot of litter picking. We're going to be making the bird and beastie houses. Hotels and bird cake. Yeah, bird cake. And we're going to see what animals have been coming into our playground.
Why do you feel these types of days are important?
I think they're really good opportunity to actually share, to learn from each other across the schools and help each other. It's great to see the eco committees from loads of local schools working together on these sorts of tasks.
Do you think enough is done to promote eco awareness?
It's getting there. We're all doing things, but it's really important that we keep getting better at this. We're helping our children make our schools and our town a better place to be. We've shared some ideas, we've shared some things together. We'd like to use some of those ideas in our own school and then again have the opportunity to come back, to say what we've done, to share and get more ideas. Together we can do it.
Hawick High School's new radio station is now online.
Bustin Beats plays from Monday to Friday and has a variety of presenters.
We interviewed Fraser Knight, who is director of the group. Why did you feel that setting up a radio station was important?
Well, when I was younger, I was on the Wired radio show at Radio Borders, and when I finished that, I came back to school and I didn't want to lose the skills that I'd learned. But at the same time, I wanted to give other people the opportunity to try a hand at radio broadcasting.
How are you able to set the group up?
Well, we've had a lot of support from Community Learning Development, from Scottish Borders Council. We've had a lot of support from the school and also youth checks. They've given us, I think it was about £1,300 to set up the studio, along with funds from the school as well. So we've had a lot of support and a lot of people backing us, which is good.
So how has your first few weeks been online?
They've been really good, they've been interesting. We've got a group of about 15 people, and we all take turns at making shows and putting them out.
So when do you actually record your show? Is it live or is it
No, we record like on lunchtimes and after schools. And our aim is to put up a half-hour show every single day. And it's to cover information such as the bulletin, achievements, important messages for pupils, but at the same time as providing music and good banter and gossip that people want to hear. It's all about the balance.
So how does the public access Bustin Beats?
Bustin Beats can be found on Facebook. We're on Facebook, just search Hawick High's Bustin Beats, or our actual shows are put up on Mixcloud, so it's mixcloud.com/HH Bustin Beats.
So if people want to get involved in your group, how do they do that?
Well, as pupils, you can get involved by emailing us or Facebooking us. Any request to go online or on air, any request to go on air or to have a mention, or if you'd like to get involved in broadcasting with us, just approach any of our team and I'll get in touch with them.
Yeah, thank you Fraser.
It's quite alright, thank you very much.
Head teacher Mr. McClory has now finished his first term at Hawick High School
We interviewed him
after getting cancelled twice.
to find out how he has been getting on.
Are you enjoying your first time at Hawick High School?
Yes, very much so. It's been an excellent start. Everybody's been very welcoming.
What changes are going to be made to the school uniform?
The general changes will be just to enhance the uniform, because the base uniform is very good. I think in particular with the girls I'll be changing wear leggings to tights, The hoodies for everybody, there'll be no hoodies, it would be a dark jacket. Just anything that's going to detract from the uniform I'd want to take away and add what will enhance the uniform. So I think ensuring that we've got the jumpers or the cardigans with shirts that button up to the top and ties. I think with plain black shoes as well, that'll add to the uniform and make it look excellent. So.
We hear that pupils in the geography quiz have been trying out new blazers. So do you know when these are going to be introduced?
Yeah, we'll be looking at introducing it with the 6th year only next year in consultation with the current 5th year, and if pupils buy into it and they see that this is something that they want to roll out all year groups, then we'll look at introducing that in the upcoming years. So.
Your favourite sport?
Favourite sport would be football, although I should be saying rugby, being in Hawick High School. But also my kind of sport that I'm quite passionate about is snowboarding. I love snowboarding.
So in that case, what's your favourite football team?
Celtic Football Club.
So what's your favourite car?
It's either, when I was younger, the Lamborghini Countach, and then the more modern one just now is the Audi R8. But none of them I'm ever going to get, but it's definitely my favourite car. So.
Why do you prefer head teacher to rector?
For me, rector is quite a kind of old-fashioned, in the past sort of name for a head teacher, headmaster. So I'm sticking with that just to get the point across that I want Hawick High School to be more modern in the way it's moving forward. So.
There's a lot of new technology in school now. So what do you think of iPads and phones being used in classes?
Yeah, I agree, it's definitely the way to go. When I came from a school where we banned phones, and coming here and seeing pupils with the phones, I wasn't 100% sure about it, but now being here and seeing that the pupils are responsible, they use it responsibly, and we don't get a lot of complaints about misuse of phones, I think it's shown me that rather than asking pupils to avoid certain things, it's just educating them how to use them. And I think the way forward is technology, and we have a really good team of staff within the school called the Switched On Learning Group. So they're working hard with the pupils and other teachers to see how we can enhance the learning within the classrooms using technology. So definitely iPads, because it's basically a big phone and there's different apps you can use to enhance your learning. We'll be developing how we use phones within the classroom as well, and definitely any opportunity we're going to develop more use of technology within classrooms, whether it's iPads or netbooks or whatever the future technology. So I'm very for it, and we'll be definitely moving forward in the future with it. So.
Thanks for your time, Mr. McClory.
It was a pleasure, very good interview, so thank you.
That is all for this episode of My News.
If you haven't already, make sure to like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter as Hawick High News.
From all of the team here at Hawick High School, we would like to thank you for watching.
Well, you might ask me about my rugby team, are you not? Because I was even looking into that, so it's Hawick RFC, just so you know. Favourite rugby team of all time.
Do it again. Head teacher McClory.